Adventure Vehicle Reviews is embarking on its most challenging adventure yet. The adventure we seek will take us across snow-covered mountains, lonely desert roads, and some of the roughest terrain that Nevada can throw at us. In order to complete this arduous adventure, we look to a vehicle brand that prides itself in reliability and yet is specifically designed for exceptional off-road performance. Introducing the Toyota Tundra TRD PRO.
Alan Butler with Adventure Vehicle Reviews. And on this adventure, we're taking this 2015 Toyota Tundra TRD PRO across the Southern California mountains and all the way out to the Nevada desert. What are we doing for this adventure, Devin?
Paragliding. So essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my wing, parachute if you will, and I'm going to run off of some mountains that no one else has ever flown over, try to pioneer some new launches. And we're taking this beast to get me there. So I can't wait to start the adventure. Let's get to it.
The first day of this journey takes us to the mountain. This alpine terrain really put the Pro through its paces as it had to slow down and begin to negotiate ice-covered puddles, snowy hills, and loads of other obstacles. Before we hit the dirt, we drove on windy mountain roads, which gave us ample opportunity to observe some of the Tundra's on-road manners. But before we talk about on-road characteristics, let's get this truck dirty.
We just hit the dirt and there's snow on the ground. As you can see from the scenery behind me, there is snow on the ground, and already the truck is slipping towards the side of the trail where gravity's taking us. So I'm gonna try to pull it up a little bit and get on a flatter part of this trail and see if we can even negotiate this, because I'm not gonna try to damage the truck, but I think once we get up over this hill, we should be in a better spot. So we're gonna give it a try. Right now I have the vehicle in 4 low, as much torque as I can to get out of this little spot here. It just wants to slide towards the inside. Good thing is we don't have that high of a wall next to us. Doing better now. We got good traction. Keep this to my left. So all these ruts here make it kind of tough. Sometimes it wants to sink you in the rut, and that may not be the right spot to be. See the truck shifting. Good. Snow's gonna give up here a little bit. Get some good dirt to get some traction on. So far, so good though. Just cruising. Nice. Here in the dirt. We made it. Nice. Good. So that was 4-wheel low. Up on the trail now. The snow's starting to melt and it's making the dirt, well, a soup really. Not a whole lot of traction up here. These Michelin all-terrain tires, they're pretty good tires, but this truck's been around for about 40,000 miles now, and they've wore down a little bit. We're about to go through something somewhat significant, and hopefully we can make it out. This is what it is. Back in the Tundra now, about ready to go through this iced mud hole. I'm not here to mud. I'm here to get to our destination. So I'm gonna go through a route where I'm gonna be the most likely to be successful. And I'm gonna say high and to the right. We'll see how it goes. Stay. All right, easy, too easy. Sounds good.
turn in the TRD Pro. First impression for me already, I'm going up this snowy patch. I'm noticing some things about the TRD Pro that, you know, Toyota really could have corrected, in my opinion. For one, I don't have a handle over here on the driver's side. That's on that first frame next to the windshield. And we have it on the passenger side, but it's not on the driver's side, which would help me when I'm poking my head out of the driver's side window and I'm trying to see my obstacles coming up. That's what my tire's gonna hit. The other thing that I've noticed is that now the owner of the truck, he's got the all-weather mats inside of the truck right now, but when he bought the truck, TRD Pro, mind you, it didn't come with that. He had to buy that after the fact.
Yeah.
TRD Pro should come with the all-weather mats. Now I know with the 2017 TRD off-road package that they were throwing those in. Maybe it was just different packages at that point when he bought the truck, but he's got them in now. It's just kind of unfortunate that he had to do that.
We're still on day one with this 2015 Toyota Tundra TRD Pro, and now we're up in the mountains. Again, snow, wet, mud, traction issues left and right, but we're still carrying on. Finally, snow's starting to subside a little bit, and the valley's opened up. Time to see how this thing does at speed. It's a little wet down there. I don't know how fast I'm going to be able to go. It's not totally dry. Let's give it a go, though. Full control. Oh yeah, lots of splashing. Soupy soup. All right, okay, just gotta get around this steep and Joshua tree here. All right, I think we can open it up now. Perfect, good line of sight. Beautiful desert valley though. Big puddle. Here we go. Whoa, boy. Nice. Ah, that exhaust tone. Perfect. Just pushing through the mud. Get through it. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, just so much fun. Who knew a truck could be just so much fun? Yes. Perfect. No problems here. No siree.
Once off the mountain, we headed to a small town to install a paint protection product in an effort to prevent paint damage that could occur with so much high-speed off-road driving ahead. We used this town to refill the thirsty engine and fill our growling stomachs.
Now that we're out of the mountains, we're about to go on a long desert trip down a long desert road, and we got to be able to protect the paint on this nice TRD Pro. So we turned to a company called Expel. All right, now Expel, they make a paint protection film that goes anywhere you want it really. They have a couple of different products that you can use depending on your application, whether you're going to be at the racetrack or you're going to be going down the desert. For this one, we decided on something that was temporary, something we could just apply and take off at the end of the trip, and something that we could apply in specific areas that we know we might encounter some more trouble or some more damage that might come up from the gravel or rocks that we encounter. Now the truck's all dirty. So here we are in the middle of the desert in a small town. We gotta clean this truck up, and we're gonna put all this track wrap on right here and now.
The first night in the desert was pretty cold as the wind howled seemingly all night long. Needless to say, we woke up before sunrise and waited for whatever warmness the cold desert day could provide. Devin was eager to get to higher elevations as soon as we could in order to sustain appropriate flying weather. We started up the big V8 of the Tundra and were able to finally silence the nearby coyote pack with the commanding growl of the Tundra's TRD PRO exhaust.
I'm up here on the launch, about 6,000 feet. I don't know if you can hear it, but I got a lot of wind behind me at my back, which is the wrong direction, and it's about a 30-mile-an-hour plus wind. Way wrong for the condition that I need to fly. But that's part of it when it comes to paragliding. You just got to go with what the wind gives you. Not that big of a deal. I got another spot that I want to check out, and it's going to be a really good opportunity to get the Pro out there and allow me to do some desert at speed and see what this thing is really capable of. Let's do it.
Now we're here at probably our most significant hill climb so far yet. We may encounter another one, but for right now, this looks pretty challenging. So, of course, without even thinking about it, I need to go into neutral, four-wheel low. Now, all right, everything should be set. Here we go. Down at first gear, all the way up this thing. There we go. All right, we're gonna pause right here. Let Devin reset. Hopefully we can get up and get over this hump. I don't know. I have my reservations about that. I'm going to tell you right now, this is pretty steep. And no, it's not asphalt. It's just kind of loose dirt, so we'll see what we get. Wow. Holy cow. Doing good. This is a rocky, kind of loose dirt. It rained recently. Maybe the rain's helping us out a little bit. but it's just going up nice and slow. This is something else. Here we go. We're going to keep going up. Low speed crawl ratio. Now the rear end in this truck is a 430 rear end. That's good for towing. It's good for acceleration. Not the best for gas mileage. Wow. I'm going to be honest with you people. I wasn't sure how this was going to turn out. And we're at the top of this hill. Dude, I don't know how it looked from outside, but from inside, for a second there, I didn't think I was going to make it to the top. It was just so steep, I didn't know if it was just going to start digging in or whatever. What it looked like from outside, man.
It looked to me like that was nothing for the Pro. That
Really?
we could have really gone a lot more, but the terrain was pretty substantial. Clearly, you're not going to get up there in a a little two-door sedan.
Oh, absolutely.
But
yeah.
it's nice to be back in the truck. That's for sure. Sure beats walking
That's right. Sure beats walking, and
and running with the camera.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Okay, I get it. Four-wheel low was required to go uphill, and we're going to use four-wheel low on the way down. Now, this TRD Pro doesn't have a hill descent mode or some type of control like that that's going to control the wheels as they go down a steep grade. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the manual shift mode in the truck. We'll move it over, pull it back, put it in first gear, and I should be able to stay off the brakes most of the way down, if not all the way down. It'll work, and just like going downhill, we talked about it earlier. This isn't like a how-to video on how to off-road, but there's something to be said for rolling friction. If you're just stuffing on the brakes and your tires are turned full lock, it's just going straight because there's no rolling friction. You got to keep that tire moving. So, here we go. First gear now. And first gear, we're doing about 3 miles an hour. Staying at about 3 or 4 miles an hour, going downhill. A little fast for me right now, but we're managing. Does a TRD Pro need, or could it deserve a hill descent control? In my opinion, I think it could. As you can see, the weather is not cooperating with us at all. So we got to find something else to do. Because I don't think Devin's going to be able to fly in this. In fact, I know he's not going to be able to fly in this weather. It's raining, it's snowing at certain elevations, and the wind is just kicking up a big old storm. We're going to make this right. I'll tell you what, either way, just being on the adventure, looking for places to go fly, it's been awesome enough. It's weather, it is what it is.
Day 2 was full of obstacle after obstacle, which turned into frustration. The reality of Devin not being able to fly was starting to sink in. We aimed the Tundra to the northwest in an attempt to get to the other side of the storm. Here we found ourselves on an unfamiliar trail near the Red Rock BLM Conservation Area. This trail had no shortage of surprises as we pushed the Tundra further up in elevation and further back into the mountainous terrain, all fueled by the TRD Pro's go-anywhere attitude and whatever glimmer of hope remained of getting Devin airborne.
As with any trail, if you've been on it a while, you know that it has no shortage of obstacles that it's going to throw at you. No difference for this trail, and we've been on it, seems like all stinking day. Now, as we've been on the trail, we've been using the off-road systems or the traction control systems for this Toyota Tundra TRD Pro. Right now, we have the vehicle in four-wheel high. And some of the suspension is all-way compressed and some of it's drooped out. I'm going to show you right now. The front of the vehicle's not doing too bad. It's where the rear end is really getting caught up. This left rear tire is just stuffed up into the wheel well. Just flexing a whole bunch. Now, if you come to the back of the vehicle way down here, you're really going to get a good shot of just how drooped out that right rear tire is. Okay, four-wheel drive high, here we go. Let's see how it does now. do it. Okay, that's too much struggling. Let's go 4-wheel low and see how it goes. Back up a little bit. Again, 4-wheel low. 4-wheel low's gonna... What?
You got a problem? This area right about here.
Are we teetering?
There's a little issue with the vehicle.
I'm not going up, am I? So
I think you need to try 4 low.
All right, brother. That's what I was saying. 4 low. We're gonna go 4 low. Get that more aggressive A-track to go and get that traction to go to get that one wheel that's spinning the right rear to stop and send traction to the left rear. Here we go. So, neutral. Lock up, baby. Lock up. There it goes. All right. Let's see what happens. Oh, that wasn't good. Oh, that was a lot better. Sometimes just the turn of the right dial makes all the difference. The terrain out here is just absolutely gorgeous, and it's just beautiful scenery as far as the eye can see. Unfortunately though, the weather is not really cooperating the same way. We've hit high winds this morning trying to get set up for paragliding, searching for another location. We got rain and hail, more high winds, and even some snow. So it is what it is. This is all part of the bigger adventure. You may not get to do your own adventure because you get meet with Mother Nature. She has the ultimate say in how your adventure goes. Now we hit another obstacle. Oh well, we're gonna get it fixed up. Here it is, a flat tire. In case you don't know what a flat tire looks like, this is it right here. So real quick, before it gets dark, we're gonna get the spare tire pulled off, throw it on the right front, get this thing in the bed of the truck, and head out of here. Most likely during the hours of darkness, because the sun's about to go down. It's gone behind the mountain. But we got a remedy for that. We got some pretty fancy lights from Baja Designs.
The flat tire on the last night of our trip was nearly the straw that broke the camel's back. Cold and frustrated, we began to fix a tire, knowing we had to turn around and drive this rough trail back in the dark. The knot in our stomach was building. We had one more day to get Devin paragliding. Could we do it? Could the Tundra do it? Subscribe and see how this adventure ends.